How's it going, people? Salmon Slapper here, and this is your very quick guide just to let you know the locations and some information on the brand new trees. So let's get started. So let's start off with a bit of crystal trees. So requirements to cut this one is level 94 woodcutting. You can find them in a number of places, some of which is the west of the observatory and north of Castle Walls. There's also one north of the flax field, just west of Catherby, and just south of Sears Bank. You can find another one in the Dark Wizard's Tower, just west of Falador. It's literally just to the north of it. You can also find another one just to the south side of Yaneel, not far from the construction minigame. There's also one southeast of the lighthouse, and it's just northwest of the Sears Bank. You do have to make a bit of a trek to get to that one though. There's another one northwest of the Brimhaven House portal, and the final one is just southeast of the Gnome Ball Field, and it's just northwest side of the Grand Tree. It's pretty easy to find. So those are the locations of all the crystal trees. So let's get some useful information on these then. Well, only one crystal tree can actually be active to be able to cut at any one time, and it will switch randomly. They typically last around 2 hours though. The tree's respawn time is actually the same on every single world, and the only difference really is the active location is different depending on which world you go on to. Additionally, if you right click and then choose the look at option on any of the crystal trees, even if they're not active, they will tell you that they lean in towards a certain direction. That direction is actually generally where the new active tree is, so you can use that to pinpoint where to find it. Additionally, whilst you're cutting these things, on top of gaining a massive amount of XP, you can also, if you're lucky, get your hands on a crystal geode. And these can actually contain a few things, one of which is crystal Triskelion pieces. You can also get your hands on some crystal seeds, which will allow you to make your own little crystal bow or shield. And it also does contain some decent gems. And if you're interested in just getting the geodes, the tree cutting scrimshaws, whether you're using the regular or the superior version, as well as the rabbit foot necklace, will actually increase the chance of you actually obtaining these geodes. In fact, the scrimshaws I think is 300% and 400% bonus of actually finding them. So if you're looking for those, that is probably a very good thing to do. Moving on then, let's get on to the other brand new tree, the Elder Tree. So this one you actually require level 90 woodcutting, so it's slightly lower than the crystals. Location wise, there's quite a number of these, a few more than the crystal trees. You can find one literally just north of the Legends Guild. There's another one just south of Yaneel, not far from the crystal tree. There's also one northwest of the Gnome Stronghold Bank, very close to the teleport tree. There's another one then just south of Drainer Bank, which I'm actually cutting now. There's another you can find just north of Falador's Farming Allotment Patch, so you can simply use your Cabbage Teleport or your Port Sarum Home Port together, very quick and easy. There's another one just west of Varrock's southeastern mine. Literally just go to the southeast mine and head a slight bit to your west and you'll run into it. There's another one then right next to the magic trees you can find just southwest of Sletia. There's another inside the Piscatorus hunting area. It's not far from the summoning obelisk. There is another one then just south of Edgeville, not far from the yew trees. And finally you can find one just west of Rimington's player-owned house portal. So a bit of information on the Elder Trees then. Well, these logs you can actually fletch, and you can make yourself 2 new bows, one being the Elder Shortbow and the other being the Elder Shieldbow, but I'll get into them in a bit. Other bits of information, the trees are individually cut instead of actually being shared between players. What this means is you can cut it and it may run out of logs for you, but another person come along and the tree will be full for them. Additionally, it does take roughly 10 to 20 minutes for a single tree to completely regrow, so you will need to kind of wander around if you're going to choose to just cut these only. Additionally, whilst you cut these, for each log you obtain, you will actually gain 325 XP, so all in all, not bad, actually quite a nice chunk of XP there. Additionally, for those of you curious, you will gain 435 XP for fire making if you do burn these logs, and you will gain a little bit extra if you're using the Inferno Adze and your gloves of fire. Another little bit of information which may be handy is the strong woodcutting urns won't actually work with the elder logs, unfortunately. However, if you do have a sign of porter, they will allow you to transport them straight to your bank. So I would probably take one of those along if you're going to be cutting these, because some of them are a little bit out of the way. So that is all the information on the crystal trees and the elder trees. I guess the only other thing to cover are the brand new bows, so let's have at it. So let's start off with the elder shield bow then. So what do you need to actually wield this bad boy? Well, you need 60 range and 60 defense. If you're wondering about the stats on it, it does have a damage rating of plus 318. Accuracy wise, it's plus 1132. It does give you an armor bonus of 226, which isn't all that bad, and it gives you a nice healthy amount of life by giving you an extra 900 HP whilst wielding it. Additionally, a little bit of information is attack range. You can only attack up to 8 spaces away with it, but it can fire up to dragon arrows though. So all in all, not a bad little bow. It kind of replaces the dark bow now. So, pretty good. So let's move on to the next one then. So, here we have the Elder Short Bow. That's what it looks like. For this one, required to actually equip is exactly the same as before, except for lacking the defense requirement. You only need 60 range, so not bad. Stats wise, it does have quite a damage boost compared to the shield bow, as you would expect. Gives you 526 damage. Accuracy wise is the same with 1132. His attack range is slightly smaller with 7 spaces away, and it can also fire dragon arrows. So there you go people, that is it. That is all the information you could possibly want to know about the brand new trees that's just come out. That's the crystal tree and the elder tree, as well as the 2 brand new bows you can get from fletching elder logs. So there we go, I hope you all enjoyed. Just a quick little video just to let you all know, just in case you was curious. So until next time people, I will catch you all later. Have a good one.